Hi, Karl from Loving Cup here. In this video we are going to pull laterals on marquette vines, but before we begin, let's identify the parts of the shoot. The shoot originates near the bottom from 2-year-old wood and grows up. The originating end of the shoot is the basal end, and the growing shoot tip at the top is the distal end. Between the basal and distal ends are bumpy parts and smooth parts. The bumpy parts are called nodes, and the smooth parts are called internodes, as they are the spaces between two nodes. We'll look at this more closely in a moment, but let's stay zoomed out for now. On the right, the photo has been marked up to highlight each node with a white circle and a blue dot. You may see that the shoot does a little zigzag at each node. You'll also see that the most basal, or first internode, is short and increases thereafter. Also for reference, a yellow dot at the bottom marks the beginning of the shoot, which is partially obscured. The nodes are the growing points. At each node you may find one or more of the following: leaf, lateral, cluster, or tendril. On the right, the shoot has been marked blue, the leaf petiole is marked orange, the lateral is marked red, and the cluster is marked purple. Please note that the lateral, red, is always between the leaf, orange, and the shoot, blue. It's in its armpit, if you will, and that the lateral leaf combination alternates left and right at each node. I suggest looking at the original photo and the marked up photo back and forth until you can see the leaves and the laterals without the colors. Here's it zoomed in even more with the white circles removed. Hopefully it's clear that the lateral, red, bisects the angle between the shoot, blue, and the leaf petiole, orange. Often, the young, tender growth from new lateral shoots will be much greener than the darker, mature leaves around them, and will stand out sharply. These new laterals are so tender you can just pinch them off, or alternatively pull them off with crisp, confident tugs. When pulling more developed laterals, be careful to not damage the shoot, particularly if it's a potential cane for next winter. If the lateral is too large and its vascular attachment to the shoot too strong, you'll likely want to cut the lateral instead of pulling it. Thin harvest shears are the right tool for this task. We try to pull laterals while shoot positioning, but if your crew is going to leaf pull the fruit zone, they can grab the laterals at the same time.